Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another reseller corner video. And I know you guys like these. I'm trying to come up with topics to talk about and stuff like that. I just don't want to talk about like what I'm doing because it's not really exciting what I'm doing because I'm not really doing much in the reseller world lately. But I do know the world. I pull hair out of my mouth. Anyway, um, but today we're going to be talking about all those questions that everybody always has when they get into reselling. All the questions that normally come up a lot. And I'm only going to talk about a few because, of course, there's going to be others. Some people are like, well, you can tell me this one. Well, that's not really, I mean, if it comes up with like taxes and stuff like that, like I'm not going to be able to answer those questions because, one, I don't really make that much money to even talk about that. So I don't make enough money to doing reselling to even report taxes, really, honestly. And I don't have a business license yet because I don't make enough money. All right. So that's why those questions will not be answered. Because that is one of the questions that come up a lot. But the other question is, why can't I find anything to sell? That's always the question. It's like, where do you go to find your stuff? And I'm having trouble in my area finding stuff. Well, that's the first question we're going to attack here. And the biggest thing I want to say is that usually people start out and they learn. Well, I mean, you should find out what thing you can buy in your area. What is easy to get a hold of and reasonably cheap to get a hold of. Some people might go into books and just stay purely in books for a while, or somebody might go into used toys. Somebody might go into clothing and sell on eBay. And it doesn't matter what platform you're selling on. If you're stuck in a niche and you can't find anything, then you just got to move on. You just got to try and slowly move into another niche. If you're in books, possibly start looking into used toys. Go into used toys. It's a very simple thing to go into. I don't think I talked about this ever in a video, but I'm actually pretty heavy in the used toys right now. And I've sold a decent amount this past year. That's all I've really sold for the most part. I've had some, DVD sell and some, VHS sell and some cassette sell. But for the most part, a lot of it was used toys this year. And people, I think, forget that you can do that on Amazon. Is it work to send it in? Yeah, it kind of is. You kind of got to, you can't send in a crappy toy. It's got to be in pretty good condition, and you got to bag it up and kind of prep it up. But I mean, for the most part, all I'm using is throwing them in a couple bags, double bagging them, sealing them, and I'm sending them off. That's it. You got to label them and then I send them in. Because you got to label them because somebody's not going to be able to find these things on their own. Trust me. Some of these things take forever for me to find sometimes anyway, especially if you don't know what it is. Like some of the stuff was my son's, so I know what they are. I know what they came from. I know what they're called. But when you go to a yard sale, you're like, this is pretty good condition. You pick it up. You may get home. You may spend an hour trying to figure out what this thing is. But if you find it, then it may be worth some money. It may be like a $12 toy that you spent 50 cents on, and it's going to be worth it. Because by the time you get done, you may make $8 or $9 profit on it. So, I mean, it's worth the time, to put it in there. Because, if you find one, you're probably going to find more. And, $9, that's enough for me. I'm sorry. Like, $5 is enough for me. Like, to send in. Right now, when you're first starting, a lot of people say, 3 times. And all that stuff. Yeah, that's after you get going, man. Like, if you get going, you should do that. But, you got to start getting, to me, money is money. And if money's to be made, I'm going to get it. Now, if it's like $1, $2 profit, I'm not aiming for that. It's probably an accident, right? When I get that or it came in a lot of items that I bought, and I'm just going to send it in anyway. But you gotta move around in your niches. If you say you can't find anything, then evidently you're just not looking in the right place. Another thing to think about is retail arbitrage. Think about retail arbitrage. All it takes is to take your phone in, get a scanning thing. If you have a pro account, you can use the Amazon Seller app. If you don't have the Amazon Seller app, then you can use something else. You can just look it up. On Amazon. I wonder if there's I want to say there's an Amazon app that you could just get for your phone just to shop. I would assume there is. And if there is, you can just type in the UPC on there, and it would come up, and you could look on there anyway. Um, the cool thing about the Amazon Seller app is you can scan items, and it'll tell you what's going on with it and everything like that. And usually it'll tell you if it's hooked to your Pro account, which I don't see how it could not be because they make you do that. But it'll tell you whether you can sell it or not. So that's interesting too. I mean, I've scanned some things and I'm like, oh, this is a great deal, and I scan it to see, like how much it's going to go for and stuff like that. And then I'm like, I can't sell it. One of the things was, I believe, I had a sealed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the newer movie, and I scanned it to see if I could sell it, and it said you're restricted on this item. And I'm like, very odd. And the reason why I say it's very odd is because I can sell DVDs. I can sell VHS. I've sent DVDs in before. I don't think I've ever sent a Blu-ray in, to be honest. And maybe one of my own that I've had, and I kind of sent it in, and it was probably like something stupid. But I can sell DVDs and stuff. I think I've been kind of grandfathered in because I did it from the very beginning. I was sending movies in. But you got to scan movies, and I've had a couple come up where I couldn't sell that I wanted to sell. Cannonball Run is one to kind of look out for, and I think we need to make a list of movies that we cannot sell. Somebody needs to do that because I'm sure other people have come across movies. People should start writing those down. The movies you cannot sell on Amazon, because I think that'd be interesting. And just because I don't talk about eBay doesn't mean all the tips don't relate to eBay. For the most part, they kind of do. It's a lot of stuff you can take advice from and just take it straight to eBay, and it'll work too. I mean, you can sell anything on eBay, but you still got to watch for counterfeit stuff because somebody thinks you're selling counterfeit items, you're going to get in trouble because they'll flag you, and then your account might get frozen or something like that. So I would be aware of that too. I mean, I haven't heard many people talking about that lately in reseller world. I haven't really been watching anybody because everybody's making boring videos that I don't like. So I've been really watching a lot of FBA videos. Maybe I should make a video about that because that's really annoying. Is that these people just basically gave up on making reseller videos. Yeah. But anyway, but that was one topic I want to talk about because everybody always talks about that. You just got to go outside. You just got to go outside and move into a different niche. And if it's just only one, or just two, pick a couple and kind of slowly go into it. But retail arbitrage, you can go to the clearance section. You can just go down the aisles and find a reason why. The only thing about retail arbitrage that I do not like is you kind of got to spend money to make money. But I went in there and found, like in the toy section, I found some clearance items that I sold. I think found a puzzle that sold for like 50. That was like, when I got home, it said it was like you could sell it for $15. So I made about 10, $11 off of it, which is about the average. Like if I make a lot of money on a decent item, lately it's been that. I've only had a couple items where I just struck gold. I know one was having an extra copy of GTA 5. And I had another video game that sold like boom, like as soon as it went in, it was gone. It might have been Fallout 3. I don't remember. I may still have Fallout 3 actually. I don't know. I had that, and I think I sent it in, and I think it sold like immediately. But yeah, some of the games, video games is one too. It's easy to get into, but you just gotta watch out what games you buy. But for the most part, I mean, I think the big thing people need to realize is when you're reselling, one of the biggest things is how much competition you've got. If there's a lot of people on the listing, you kind of want, like, if you scan something and it says 120 offers, first of all, go to Prime and see if you see how many Prime offers are there. But even then, like, I'd be kind of leery to get into it because not only do you have, I mean, you might have like 12, 15 other Prime offers, and they're all offering it at like $4. So it's like, you kind of got a bad product there. But the side of that, there's 120 sellers. So you have 120 ways that people are going to buy that product. that could not be off of you. So it could be a while before you sell that item if you decide to buy that item. Now, if I was going to get it for a decent price, I may still buy it anyway, because eventually, most likely, it might sell. And the reason why I think it might sell is because that, kind of like eBay, I don't think you can star your favorite sellers on Amazon, but they'll remember you, I think. And if, like, let's say they're buying something off of me, they get it back in the mail, it comes out, and they're like, yeah, this is great. Like, I had a great experience with the seller. They may go back, and if they see my name again, or they may go in on the feedback, and nobody leaves feedback on Amazon. It's very annoying. I hate that. That's the one thing I hate. Like, I think I've got like one feedback or two feedback the entire time I've been selling on Amazon lately, and it's really annoying. Like, I think they just need to start doing that and giving them a reason. Like, after 5 feedbacks, you get like 20% off an item or something like that. They need to start that because it's really annoying. It doesn't help you at all in your business because whatever. But if you look at the rating on your thing, like, that's the what bugged me, because somebody gave me a negative rating because of what Amazon did. They didn't pack the product right, and they got crushed in shipment. And that's what ticked me off. And I contacted them about that, and I said, this has nothing to do with me. This is you guys. This is all you guys, man. It's like, why am I getting punished and my rating being punished? And they took it off. They removed the thing, and I think they contacted this. I don't think they contacted him, but they removed it because it had nothing to do with me. And that's what Amazon needs to do. Like, there's a lot of comments on there, like talking about the movie and such like that. That has nothing to do with the movie. It's something to do with Amazon not packaging the product correctly. And it's just stupidity. People were dumb when they list comments on the website. Um, but it gets to the point to where that's annoying. But getting back to what the heck was I talking about? Holy crap! I got so out of whack. I forgot what I was talking about. I have no idea. Where was I going with that? I have no idea where I was going with that. I totally blanked out what I was talking about. But yeah, I totally forgot where I was going with that. What was the question I was trying to present to you guys? I don't know. I don't know. I was just talking and my mind is shut down. I don't know what I was talking about. But yeah, when people first start, it's they sometimes put themselves in a box and think they can just stay in a niche sometimes, and you just can't do that. When you get in the reseller world, you kind of got to start learning, and once you hit a brick wall, you just got to move on to something else. But don't forget the knowledge that you learned before, because you could hit like a box of books or something like that that was what your original thing was, and still make money doing that. I know in my area, I don't think we have many library sales or things like that. That and I have yet to ask my library if they even have like books for sale anywhere. But I don't really see that around here very much. So, I think the bookstore that I have, they got they're a used bookstore like in the next town over, but they sell by like half the price of the value on the book, which that's not a very good deal. Especially if you're buying an older book, maybe. But the newer books, good lord, and they also write inside the books, and that's really annoying. They have like prices inside the books. But yeah, they have a lot of books there, and I might buy something from there. Who knows? And I'm yawning unbelievably. What in the world? Yeah, I can't really think of anything else right now to even mention. It's about 15 minutes anyway. I'm not. I'm doing this on Windows 10 camera, which is okay. Definitely do a review on that here shortly. But anyways, that's all I got to talk about really. Leave your comments down below. Maybe I didn't answer the question that I originally was aiming for because I totally forgot what question. I was talking about. And I know I was talking about something else on this video, but I'll probably talk about that in another video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe down below like you do for all the other peeps out there in YouTube land. And keep on rocking.